Hey everyone, this is Joshua. This video is part 2 of the newest and latest developments with UMass Athletics as well as Equal Opportunity Title IX Coordinator. And I'd just like to remind everyone again that I am protected by the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and this video cannot be used or held against me. I just want to give everyone a content warning because some of the words I may be saying in this video can be triggering. So yeah, content warning. That's all. Now let's talk about, what I said in part 1 of the video. Yes, I know I said I was going to talk about the Equal Opportunity Diversity Investigator / Deputy Title IX Coordinator, or whatever you call her. Yeah, so I'm going to get on to that later in this video. But let's talk about, athletics as well as the students. As I was saying in part 1, I think these students and employees, they like to complain about, something stupid, because if they see something, they go complain because, like, what? They're jealous of them or something? Like, really? They just go over to, like, what? Report stupid things to, like, the dean of students or Equal Opportunity and Diversity over, like, what? Some nonsense because, what? They want to make somebody's life hell because they don't like them? Because I think there's a lot of that going on at UMass Amherst. I'm not saying all of them do that. No, not all students and employees do that, but that's what they be doing. Always looking for reason to complain about. And I just think it's a waste. That's just a waste right there, because if there's not any flirting or sexual harassment or anything like that, really, it's not a Title IX matter. Everybody should get that together. Everybody should know that. Because really, that is just a waste. If you see somebody you don't like, if you see somebody around you don't like, just ignore them. Pretend you don't see them. Go the other way. Go to the other room. I'm like, seriously, people? If they're not really bothering you and they're letting you live your life, you should do the same for them. I see a lot of people I don't like on campus. But do I go complain to Title IX, the Dean of Students, or Equal Opportunity? Heck no. Hell no, I ain't doing that. Because that's just a waste. Not only it's a waste, you're also taking the resources from people that really need it. People who've been abused, sexually assaulted, raped, bullied, victim of hazing, hate crime. And I apologize for using the word victim. But really, people, you should really save Title IX for more serious situations. Just like I said, domestic violence, sexual assault, bullying, bigotry, all that. Because let me tell you something. There's a lot of stuff I be hearing from alums as well as current students about what's been going on at those parties, off-campus parties and stuff. Some of the stuff I didn't want to repeat because I don't feel comfortable repeating them, but I tell you about what this male alum told me, that how some dude tried to, like, rub up on him. He got mad and, like, threw him off, and then people had to hold him back because they thought they was gonna, like, kill the aggressor for rubbing up on them like that. But they calmed him down, and the other crowd told the guy to get out. We don't want any of that, that anti-gay word. I'm not gonna repeat that, but yeah, that was uncalled for right there. He told me about that. He said it still bothers him today. I asked the guy, "Did you report that?" He said no, because they don't think he'll take it very seriously because he's a guy. That's what bothers me. That's one of the things that bothers me the most. People don't think it doesn't happen to guys. It can happen to guys, Yes, guys can be groped. Guys can be sexually harassed. Guys can be raped as well. Yes, men can be victimized as well. And yes, that should be taken seriously. Same way it's taken seriously when it happens to a female. But that's just sick right there, because, you know, you want to act like that when somebody doesn't feel comfortable or there's a complaint for something that is not very severe. But you want to criminalize somebody for that because there's a complaint for something that's not really severe, or just because somebody doesn't like somebody. I know what y'all saying. I know what you mean. I'm sure you know where I'm coming from. Criminalizing somebody for that, or criminalizing somebody for being hungry. That's just ridiculous right there, people. Call up Title IX for stuff that's not even a Title IX matter. Because sooner or later, the University of Massachusetts Amherst may be forced to, you know, stop criminalizing people for stuff that's not even a Title IX matter. Because really, why in the blue hell would you complain to Title IX for something that's not a Title IX matter? I'm like, hello, someone made you feel uncomfortable? Okay, but you know, it's okay to feel uncomfortable, but really? But when you report it, and if it's not really flirting, sexual harassment, or anything like that, your intent is to criminalize them. Whether you see it, believe it or not, when you say you don't feel comfortable and report it, your intent is to criminalize them. Your intent is to mess up their life. You know, have their scholarship revoked and everything. That's your intent, whether you see it, believe it or not. And I say that's gotta stop. If you see somebody you don't like, just stay away from them. Go somewhere else, go to the other room, leave the place. Just distance yourself from that person. And stop wasting resources. Stop taking away resources from people that really need it. Because that's all you're doing is that. And people need to stop complaining just because they see somebody see somebody have this for a job. They're working there, they got this, they got that. And what are you gonna do? Complain? Or what? They got 4 tickets and you didn't? I'm like, grow up, people. So what? Somebody got 4 tickets. So what? Somebody got tickets to go to this or that. So what? They got a free pass because they're, you know, like what? Working during the game? What's the big deal? And so what? A fan with a lot of enthusiasm and energy gets on TV a lot. Gets a lot of airtime. Because, oh yeah, people got jealous of me because of that. But I never asked for any airtime during the basketball, football, and hockey games on ESPN, CBS Sportsnet, NESN, NBC Sports, etc. I never asked for any of that airtime. They just pointed at me. Hey, if I'm on TV, I'm on TV. If I'm not, I'm not. Then you got this, like, what? Crazy alum who's now athletic staff saying, what? Get Josh Bart off TV, please. Thank you. Hashtag UMass. I'm like, really, people? Because I didn't know anything about that until, what? Like, this past year, 2017? Yeah, I didn't know anything about that until someone showed it to me. Because, believe it or not, UMass Athletics was plotting against me. They did back in, like, 2016. I know I'm still talking about it, but like I said, I still have to remind everybody why I stopped going to the games and stuff, unless they're like off-campus games like the TD Garden, the Barclays Center, Madison Square Garden, or whatever. But either way, that's why I stopped going, mostly, because UMass Athletics plotted against me. And guess what? They came up empty. You know, they wasted a lot of resources, and they took it away from people that really need it. Just like I said, they took it away from people who have been, like, you know, I don't want to say that word again, but yeah. I already said that early in the video, but UMass Athletics did waste a lot of resources by reporting concerns to Title IX coordinator as well as Title IX at UMass for something that wasn't even a Title IX matter, because, hello, my interactions with student athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, and personnel, that was not a Title IX matter. And they got to stop that right now. They all got to stop that, because that's what you're doing. You're taking away from people that really need it, especially in today's times. Not to mention Me Too, that movement. Oh, I hashtag a lot. But anyways, I'm going to get off this because it's almost like, what? Like 12 minutes in this video, pretty much. Well, a little bit less, but yeah. But like I said, this is part 2. And as always, I am protected by the First Amendment, freedom of speech. And this video cannot be used or held against me. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to talk about the Title IX coordinator for equal opportunity. But in part 3, I'll talk about that. So stay tuned. So please like, share, subscribe. No negative comments, no sexist comments, no racist comments, please. Thank you.